Yes, so the US Army have landed. Yes, they have landed.
Are you aware that US just deployed their military troops down to Nigeria? In other words, the US military forces, their boot is now touching down on Nigerian soil to help Nigerian military forces fight against banditry and terrorism in northern part of Nigeria, including what is happening in the Middle Belt. I must tell you guys that for these guys to be on ground in Nigeria, you have to be expecting more on daily basis, or will I say on weekly basis, because this is where you will start getting some kind of coordinated attacks, strategic and precision strikes against these terrorists in the northern part of Nigeria. Even as this guy just came in yesterday, the terrorists and the bandits also welcomed them by launching attack in Kwara State, where over 10 villagers were all alive. Many houses, expensive properties were set ablaze by these terrorists. But you know, Nigerians are expecting very much more from Donald Trump since after he designated Nigeria as a country of a particular concern. Thereafter, he launched an attack against these ISIS terrorists in Sokoto. That was on 25th of December last year. Since after, many of you guys has been expecting a lot from this man. Finally, Nigeria government with the United States had a kind of meeting and they agreed to collectively use their forces to counter terrorism in Nigeria. That is why these guys are here. So as I'm talking to you now, the US military men are already in Nigeria. So let's just hope that these guys are going to do the needful. Because since after Donald Trump declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern, go and check the dates. Since after then, every week Nigeria has been recording terrorist attack in this country. Guys, are you aware that US just...
So what will Gumi and his likes be saying now? Well, a lot of Nigerians who really wanted the US government or Trump to bring his soldiers on time, a lot of them have been so disappointed. They've lost hope and all of that. You know, just like the way the airstrike happened. People never expected it. People had lost hope then it happened. And I said this, and a lot of people believe that also, that in as much Donald Trump really said they are going to come, definitely they are going to come. And people have said that the man does not like, he doesn't want to be challenged. Once he says something, you want to, work towards that. And when I started seeing the Nigerian government and the US government or the officials or delegates coming out to tell us that yes, they are working with Nigerian government, everything is fine, everything is beautiful and all of that, you would think that oh, they have already given the Tinubu'S governments to go ahead, since they said they were going to fight these bandits and the rest of them. You think that they had already forgotten, and that was what happened when the airstrike took place. And they were like, oh, say they were working together. The government was saying they were working together with the US government until the airstrike happened. And when it happened, they agreed that to the fact that they gave the so-called cooperation with the US government. But at the end of the day, they now came out and told us that you know what, these people, this screwdriver man, this and that, the screwdriver trader, they changed the narrative. Before you know it, the same people who were saying that they gave the US government that cooperation, the likes of Ebola, the presidency came out and started saying that it was these Igbo people that went to go and invite Trump and all of that. So what are they going to say now? Now that the US military are now on ground, because we heard that they came since yesterday. So who made them to come? Or are they going to tell us that they were not aware? Believe Tinubu'S government, believe the Nigerian government at your own peril. Believe them at your own peril. At the end of the day, they are still going to form another propaganda again, or they want to build on the propaganda they've already created, to make sure that everything is going to be on point, to be able to tag the whole thing as Igbo, whatever. So believe it or not, in as much they have come, definitely the division of the country is a done deal. They are not going to go back. Let them continue to play and not do the right thing.